Want to pull that along?
Yeah. Now, if anybody has motion sickness, you might want to look away, because this is a Prezi presentation, so some advance warning. Let's see if that will slot in. Yeah, great. Okay. Well, thank you very much. I'm going to dive straight in with the basic sort of elevator pitch. So Kudos is a service that provides tools to authors to help them improve citations and readership of their publications. It's as simple as that, but obviously delivering it is somewhat more complicated. And the idea for Kudos really came from three basic challenges. The first is there is so much content being published, it's getting harder and harder for authors' work to get found and read. The second challenge is that the kind of content we're producing isn't easily skimmable, and yet that's how people are looking for content now. And the third challenge is the slow uptake by researchers of all these great sort of tools for networking and sharing their work. So as a marketing consultant, I talk about these challenges all the time with publishers, and the core idea for Kudos came relatively easily. That is to bring the author into the circle, to harness their passion, their expertise, their networks to help make sure that their publications get read and cited as much as possible. And I think what we found most exciting about this idea when we started talking to researchers about it was that they really think that more can be done to increase the usage and impact of their work. And perhaps even more encouraging, they want to do this work themselves. They feel they have the responsibility for it. They want access to these kind of tools. So that all looked good from the sort of survey work that we were doing. And you can see here from some of the comments that researchers put a lot of time into publishing their work, writing their articles, so a little bit of time in making sure it gets read afterwards seems like a good investment. And at the same time, they're aware of these tools, social media, but they lack confidence in how to use it. So, as I said, that all sounded very encouraging, but the proof is in the pudding. So we built a prototype site last year and ran a pilot, and we had 5,500 researchers register in that 14-week period, which is about 12% of the people we invited in to use the site. And those using the sharing tools were getting quite dramatically increased usage of their work. So based on that, we went ahead and launched a full-service site, and these are some of the partner publishers that we've been working with. You can see quite a range. And just to give you an overview of the main Kudos tools, there are 4 steps: explain, enrich, share, and measure. Explain is we allow authors to write a lay summary, short title, impact statement about their work, and then we disseminate that through discovery services. We also let them join links to their work, videos, podcasts, and so on. And that helps increase inbound links, increases SEO, and also creates a much sort of richer reader experience too, because we can provide all of that content back to the publisher to display on their own site. The third step is share. They can use tools to share links to their publications through social media, by email, and all of that includes trackable embedded codes, so that links to the 4th step here, measure. They have a dashboard that they can access to see what was the impact of all of those activities on their article or publication performance. So here's an example of an author that's used our tools to explain and enrich their work. They've written their short title and lay summary, and I don't know about you, but I certainly feel this is a lot more accessible than the long complex title here, and if I really want to get into killer oaks and how they move about, then I can access all these other resources too. And here's the tool that shows how they share through email and social media, and they have a dashboard that shows all their publications, the actions they've taken, the results in terms of the impact on downloads, views, referrals, alt metric stats, and we're building in citations very soon too. And for publishers, imagine having visibility on all of this activity. Imagine seeing how your authors are using these networks, the results they're getting, the articles that are capturing sort of zeitgeist moment. And that's what the Kudos Publisher dashboard gives you. So real great marketing insights come out of that. So as a startup, we're always being asked what our business model is, and at the moment we're funded by publishers, but we're going to be transitioning that into other stakeholders. There's lots of people who benefit from improved publication performance, so we're talking to funders, institutions about how we'll adapt Kudos to meet their needs. So I think we're growing in relevance. All these things are happening. This is just going to get more and more important, and Kudos is going to get more and more relevant. So if you'd like to find out more, then this is where we are, and look forward to speaking to you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.